So now we are live on YouTube. Good evening, guys. And tonight the topic is leadership. Okay, so Bruna, Elisandra, and Luana and Fernie will be in the small group, and the other ones will be here with me, okay? Guys, see you. Okay, so Rogério, please introduce yourself.
Okay, Leo. First of all, good evening, everyone. I'm Rogério. I'm 42, almost 43. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. Well, I have been learning English for 2 years, and I have been attending here on TNT since the last year. And for me, which was amazing because I could improve a lot my speaking skills, no doubts about it. When I came here, I didn't speak almost any word in English. I was so afraid to speak, but here's the right place for us to practice our English, no doubts about it. And it's a pleasure to be here, guys, again to practice English with you. Thank you.
Great, welcome. And you, Arthur?
Introduce myself?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hey guys, my name is Arthur. I live in Igarapé, Minas Gerais. I am a system developer. I am a pastor. I love music. I love play electrical guitar and keyboard and drum. That's it. I am very happy. And it's all.
Great. Fernie, can you accept the invite to the small room, please? Are you here? I don't think so. Okay, so Fernie.
Okay, my connection is so very bad. I lost part of you said. You can repeat for me?
Can you accept the invitation to the small room?
Accept? Oh.
Yes,
okay.
You can.
But I don't have any invite.
Okay, so I don't know what to do. Okay, so be here with us. Introduce yourself, Fernie.
My name is Fê. I live in a small town called Nova Friburgo, state of Rio de Janeiro. I'm a public work. I work for federal court judge. My hometown it's Maceió, Alagoas. For me, the Maceió it's the best city worldwide. I love so much Maceió, but I'm here in Rio de Janeiro because of my job. I love TNT as well.
Great. So guys, let's start. The first question is, what kind of leadership do you admire? Is there someone closer to you like this? Rogério, please.
Okay, well, in my humble opinion, Leo, I think to have a good leadership, you have to be able to deal with hard situations. I mean, for example, in a job, we have a person who did a really great job, and you praise him or her in public, with another colleagues around. I think it's very important for this kind of person be an example for them, because this person did a great job. However, you have to deal with hard situations, like, for example, when a person did a mistake, and you have to call this person in private, in another room, and to try to guide them to do a good job, and we have to avoid to oh my gosh, how can I say repreender? in English? I completely forgot.
Complain?
Yeah, let's say complain about this person, about this person are doing in front of other colleagues. I think it's very bad. And for you to be a good leader, you have to learn and to be able to deal with this kind of situation, in my humble opinion. Okay.
Great. And for you, Valdi?
So I think when we have a good leadership, you you think you part of the enterprise when you think about enterprise, you think you part of that, and when you have some chance to go for another enterprise, you think twice or more about that. You don't go just for money. You think even when they offer you more money than you gain. Actually, you think about that because it's not very easy to have a good leadership and have a good how can I say, you have a good place to work.
Yes, good point. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that when we are in a company that we have a good leadership, it can stimulate us to be a better professional, and even think about it, change the company to go to another company, even if the salary is better or not. I think when we have a good leadership, it can help the company to maintain good employers. And you, Fernie?
Yeah, for me, leadership must be so very clever. You need to establish all the goal you try to achieve, work hard, you have condition to put all the guys around the idea to work together to achieve the target. Okay, for me it's fundamental. You need to have a direction for you try to achieve your goals. For me, leadership it's help a lot for you uh, achieve this goal. E obvious you get accomplish your idea and your goals. It's fundamental. Work hard is it's fundamental for you achieve your goals. Work this way, like real work for you achieve your goals. Work objective work. Because if you work gotta gotta uh, this way, sometimes you can arrive anywhere.
Okay. Zell, welcome aboard. Good evening. Is it your first time here or not? You can open your mic. You are on mute. You are muted, Zell. Click on the blue button to unmute your mic.
Okay.
Is it your first time here, Zell?
Yes, it's my first time.
Great, welcome. My name is Leonardo. I am the host tonight. And in Need to Meet, we bring a topic to discuss here. I sent on the chat the topic and the questions that we will discuss about this. The topic tonight is leadership. And the first question is asking you to present yourself. You can say your name, your age, where are you from? Can you introduce yourself, please?
My English is poor.
No problem.
I am teacher. I'm from Bahia, Brasil, Bahia. Ai, meu Deus, que mais? É isso.
Okay, no problem. Feel free to mute your mic and unmute while we are talking here, okay? We are discussing about the second question right now, and it is what kind of leadership do you admire? Is there someone closer to you like this? What do you think, Zell?
Não compreendi, não entendi.
Okay, we will continue the conversation and we will discuss about the question number 3 and I will give you some time to think about this question, okay? You can see the questions on the chat.
Okay.
Great.
You are muted.
Yes, okay, thanks. The question number 3 is, some people are born to be leaders. Do you agree? Can we learn it to be a leader? What do you think, Valji?
So I think that some people can burn with some talent. Is talent the word? Okay. So some people can burn with that, but for all people, you can learn about that. You can see other people that do good leadership, and how can I say that you will do something
Improving.
like what?
Improving, learning.
I was not talking about that. I'm talking about copy some good people, some good leaders.
Yeah, following some good examples.
Yeah.
Great. And you, Rogério, what do you think?
Well, Leo, I agree. I totally agree. I think that we have some people who are born to do this kind of job. For example, I have a friend. His name is Valerio, and he works with me in your company. Man, you have no idea. It seems that he was born to do this kind of job. He knows how to deal with hard situation, with the hardships that we face during our journey in your job. And sometimes he asked me, Rogério, you should apply for a leadership here, a position of leadership here in your job, because you already speak some English. I think it's going to be very good for you. And then I thought, oh, no way, because I'm not so good as you are, man. Leo, sometimes I don't know how to deal with my kids. It's hard. It's hard to manage this kind of situation with them. And for sure, I think that some people are born to do this kind of job, for sure.
Yes, I really admire people who are already born talking in a good way, who have emotional intelligence, and I have nothing of it. I just start to feel upset and want to scream with everyone around me because there are some situations that I don't know how to deal with. So I think I'm not already prepared to be a leader. I don't think it's a good position to me in this moment. And you, Ferdinand, what do you think about this question?
Yeah, I agree. I think most of the people born with the quality e, e curious, né? The guys see me know what do we do all the time already. The guys know what do you do, né? In any situation. It's for me. I admire a lot this quality the guys has. But it's a thing. The thing is appear or seem come from of born or born. It's amazing. If people have this condition, uh, yes, you can learn about this. Uh, but if for you learning totally all the concepts about leadership, you need to have something inside you. I think this. I think the leader born with this quality. I think this.
Yeah, and it's also something that we can improve. Study about oratory, leadership, and emotional intelligence. And once I saw that one thing that a good leader always have is a good purpose and believe on that purpose 100%. So it's something that almost all leaderships that I know they have, and it's something really interesting. Zell, can you share with us your opinion on not?
Oi. Ai. Yes. Yes. I can be. Some people's uh, born are to be leaders. So, uh, uh, like Obama. It's for me. He. Ai, tô conseguindo concluir, tô tentando calcular, não tô conseguindo. Depois eu falo.
For you, he is
He's a great leader.
great. Thanks,
Great, great
Zell.
leader.
Yeah. Now now you can think how for what reason he is a good leader, okay? And I will ask you about it in a few minutes. Okay, guys. The question number 4 is what are the main characteristics of a great leader? Ferdinand, can you start, please?
Yeah, I think what the many feature the leader should have uh, it it's pride, passion, empat, empat, empathy, empathic, empathetic. Um, it's uh, a great way to develop idea. It's have condition to explain all the plan for you develop is something that need to do. If the guys have its condition to teach some difficult situation to understand another person. Is calm, tranquil, clever. If on the other hand, the guys should be it's professional, professional for try to to the the condition to distribute the action for you achieve some goal. No? I think he's calm, clever, uh, uh, empathetic, e something the guys needed to have a good relationship about another person.
Great. And you, Valdir, what do you think?
I think that when you are a good leader, you you can feel you can feel the other people in your team are feeling, and you can hear them. You know about what they want to do, and you really hear them, the people in your team.
Great. Rogério?
Okay, well, Leo, it's a really good question, and the main characteristics for a person to be a good leader, in my point of view, is this kind of person has to be confident, the a person that we can trust, really trust, because this kind of person is guided us, is guide his team or her team to do a great job, and responsibility, because this kind of person has to teach us to do a good job. And unfortunately, we can see that sometimes a leader ask for you to do a thing, and you do what this kind ask, and it's gone absolutely wrong. And this kind of person sometimes, oh, I didn't ask for you to do that, I asked for you to do this. Unfortunately, this kind of thing happen in many companies. And I would say this kind of person has to be empathetic. Empathetic. I mean, people are people. People has problems. Sometimes we go to our work sad, with a lot of problems in your house, in your personal life. I mean, and sometimes we are unable to do a great job. And to be a great leader, you have to put yourself in our shoes, to 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 know that sometimes we are human beings. You have problems. Sometimes we are in a bad day, and this kind of person has to know that sometimes we have bad days, and but okay, in another day we can be in oh my gosh, we can be okay again, And yeah, I think it's very difficult to be a great leader, but confident, responsibility, and empathy, I think, is the main characteristics for a person to be a great leader. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Rogério. Yeah, I totally agree with you all. I think that when we feel comfortable with a good leadership, we can trust. So, and they also can trust on us. So we can share our confidences and feel comfortable with that person. And I think that it's really important in a good leadership. So, Zell, why do you consider Obama a good leadership? What characteristics do you think is important to him become a good leadership?
Your job, queria falar direitos civis, não estou conseguindo achar a palavra. Your job,
Civil rights.
civil rights, and the people, the black people, you say, e wife, e his wife, she's wife, Michelle. Eu não estou conseguindo concluir a frase, tentando achar adjetivo, verbo. Não conseguindo concluir. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Do you want to continue or no? Just take a breath. Okay.
My English is before beginning. Como eu disse, I can
no problem. You are understand and you are trying to communicate. It's pretty common when we are starting something new. No problem.
Okay. Goodbye, guys.
Be here with us. Don't go.
Just listen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just listen. Take a time, you know. It's normal. The first time it's so very complicated, you know. I remember the first time I swear a lot.
Okay.
I'm still swearing, guys.
1 year ago, I was in the same boat as Zell. I didn't speak almost anything in English.
Don't give up, Zell. Don't give up, you know.
I worried.
Okay, guys, let's continue. And the question number 5 is, have you ever had an experience of leadership? How was it? Was your leadership like the kind you admire? Rogério.
Yes, Leo, I did. I had this kind of experience in my job, you know, and it was terrible. It was terrible because, oh my gosh, Leo, to deal with people is really, really, really hard. I mean, when I ask if with my coworker do a kind of job, and then he said, okay, I'll do it. Wait a moment. And then when I look again, he was there talking with another employee, talking about football. Come on, come on, help me, come on, come on. And then I got so angry, and I grabbed the box in his hand and let me do this job. Come on, I asked for you to do this kind of job because it's urgent for us. You know, our manufacturer can be stopped. And yes, it was really, really hard. And one time our manager called me and asked me, Rogério, you are doing their job. You are not supposed to do their job. You're supposed to guide them. But then I told you, for me, it's impossible. I give up. You know, to deal with people, it's really, really hard, man. You have no idea.
Yes. About book, Nicholas Price, A Language of Children.
Oh,
to my help for English.
Good. It's pretty important. Some books I was reading Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Fernie, and you?
Yeah, I have. Now you don't have idea all the content process arrive all every single day in the court. It's it's a great number of the process. I had a team. I needed to come up with the politics for all the office work. You have to distribute the several actions for several people in the member of the team. You need to handle with the quantity of the work. It's sometimes so very hard. You 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 come up with scan for everything. It's work well. But sometimes I think I handle very well about this situation. Sometimes you have a problem because sometimes get in the court several process so very complicated. You need to get priority for walking down in the court. You need to have the feeling for filter all the process get in the office for you get more priority. Like the people have a great advantage wage, something like this. You need to organize all the department for the department work enough with the quantity the process get in the department. It's so very complicated, guys. But you need to work, handle about this, deal about this. It's sometimes so very complicated, but it's my day of work. It's sometimes so very complicated, but I have the experience. Sometimes I needed to handle about this.
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
Leo, nobody will go to the court for work. The people will go to the court because they have problem, financial problem, family problem, criminal problem. It's so very complicated, guys.
Yes. Pauji, and you?
I have our leader team, and it was cool and a little easy because I was friend of everyone. So it was cool. I think that it was not very cool for the manager because I was aware on the other people's side and not on the side of the manager. So I think that it was easy because I was friend of everyone.
Yes.
And
Yeah, and here I feel pretty comfortable to lead with this situation here, but sometimes when I had to give some database courses on the company, I just try to feel confident and I have no idea where that confidence comes from because I just start to talk and I know that I'm doing it good because I'm feeling confident while I'm talking and while I am explaining all of that, all my program that I did before I start to give the course. But it's really complicated to me because I feel I'm still trying to understand how I can express myself in a better way and try to improve my oratory skills. I think it's pretty important. And guys, do you prefer to be a leader or a follower? Why? Pauji.
In my profession, I can be something like the both. I can program, I can make some codes, and I can be a leader for 5 or 6 people. Not now, but I already did that, and I think that's the perfect. Don't just leading, but doing something technical too.
On the middle, between them. And for you, Fernie. Fernie, are you here?
So, Léo, depends on me, depends on the leader. Sometimes when I realize that leader know how didn't don't know how to do something, sometimes I get the leadership. Sometimes when I feel that guy is it's a good leader, I follow. For me, I don't have problem. But sometimes I prefer follow because when you it's to be a leader, you have a great responsibility. Okay, if sometimes you follow the leader, it's you get more in comfort zone.
Yeah, I think when we are following someone, we have less responsibilities
Yeah.
than if you are leading many people. Rogério, and you, what do you prefer?
Well, Leo, I think the answer is too simple. In my case, with no shadow of doubt, I prefer to be a follower, because I had a very bad experience in the past, back in the days, and yeah, I learned a hard lesson that I don't have this kind of skill. And by the way, the guy that I have this kind of problem nowadays, he's a leader in my company. It's unbelievable. He is a leader. The guy who gave me some problem, he's a leader nowadays. And yeah, I prefer to be a follower because and being a leader, you have your team have to deliver a good job, a good result for the companies, and for sure you're gonna be in charge for your manager, to deliver a good job. And guys, it doesn't up to you. It doesn't it up to your team, to do a great job. And sometimes when you really need to do a great job, guess what, half of the team doesn't came to job, and you have to do the same job with half of the team. It's crazy, yeah. For example, at least you have this kind of excuse, I didn't do a great job because I almost alone. And yeah, I'm done. I prefer to be a follower, employee. I think it's easier for me because yeah, to be a leader, you're gonna be in charge for your manager to deliver a great job about your team for sure.
Yeah, I think this is one step one step more. So I think when you develop your technical skills, I think you should start developing your leadership skills. So you
Yeah, who
are,
knows?
yeah, you are doing your steps to a big position in a company. So welcome back again, people who were in this small room. How was the conversation in the small room, Arthur?
And the small room was really good. These girls are really amazing, really amazing. It's very smarted. Yes, it's very good.
Great. Around the world, girls. Yes, it's about it. Elisandra, and for you, how was the conversation?
Was good too. I think the topic was interesting. We could saw that generally people don't want to be a leader because it's hard, it's challenge. But at the same time, it is necessary for all things that I need to do. even if we don't want to be a leader like in a company, but we need to be a leader of our lives. Yes, it was very nice conversation.
And great. And Elisandra, do you prefer to be a leader or a follower?
Okay, nowadays I prefer to be a follower because I didn't have too many skills or enough skills to be a leadership, but I need to develop and I want to improve these skills.
Great. Okay, Bruna, you are an English teacher. You are a host here. You are a perfect host and a perfect English teacher. And do you prefer to be a leader or a follower?
That was a great question. I was thinking about it, and it's so hard to answer because I was sharing with the guys that last year I was working as a coordinator at the school. I used it to work, but then I felt it wasn't the way I expected. And nowadays I like being like at the new school I've been working. I like being just a teacher with less responsibility, but I also like being a leader here, guiding the meetings and being a leader just in the classroom or in the meetings, because when you are like depending on the job, it can come with a lot of things like talking to parents and dealing with other stuff that I didn't like. That's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Guys, I shared with you on the chat the link to our social medias, our YouTube channel, our Instagram, and our LinkedIn. Please follow us. And Valdir, it was your first time here. So do you like this? What do you...
Yes, I really like this. I have tried others platforms to study English, and I really like the how can I say the way that we talk about some topic. It's very cool.
Great. Yes, we have many topics, many different topics. So
I was in the other platforms, I was always talking about me, and when I'll talk with other people, I'm talking about me again. I always introducing me.
Okay, guys, and I will also share with you the link to this meeting. So this is the link to this conversation on YouTube. So give us a like on this conversation, okay?
Yeah, I have a question. In a small room, have a live or no?
No, just
No.
on the main room.
Okay.
The small room is a private room.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, guys. So that's it. I think I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and I hope to see you here on Wednesday at 10 p.m. That it's my time. And that's it, guys. Have a great week and see you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Good night.
Bye.